Welcome to Where's the Fish Tour 2020, Galveston County style. Keith Mercado.
Alicia Courville.
Darrin Cobb.
Darrin Cobb is here with us tonight, guys, with DNArods.com. DNArods.com. We're going to talk a little bit with Darrin before we draw for this rod, let you know a little bit about what this person is going to win. And he brought some here. I know it's kind of probably hard to see, but he brought some really awesome rods, and I'm going to let him talk about it here in just a moment. First, let's talk a little bit about Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana, our brothers and neighbors over there, still trying to put their lives back together. I know on our Facebook page we have United Cajun Navy. We had Todd Terrell talk about donating money to the United Cajun Navy. We have a link on our Facebook page if you want to go down. If you would like to give a little money or whatever they need, everything that they got going on is on that site. Also, Debbie May started I don't know if it's a website or just a Facebook page. They have some great auction items that they have are going to be given away. I think this coming weekend. I'm not sure, but it's the Captain Kevin Broussard and Cajun Captain Phil Broussard in Hackberry, Louisiana. Y'all might want to go down after the show and check out those websites or check out those Facebook pages and see what, if y'all want to donate something, it'd be great to help those people out. Darrin Cobb.
Yes, sir.
You want to I'll tell you what, why don't we start off, let's talk a little bit about you. How did you get started in building rods?
So I started building rods about 15 years ago, just for me and my buddies. And so when COVID started, I worked in oil and gas. I've worked in oil and gas for 20 years, a little over 20 years, doing emergency response, operations, stuff like that. So when COVID happened, I got laid off, lost my job.
Wow.
And I figured it would only be a couple weeks before I got back on my feet and back into a refinery or chemical plant. Ended up it was 5 months, and luckily I found a job, within 5 months. And so while I was at home, me and my wife talked about making rods and just doing it to make some extra money. So I said, you know what, let's go ahead and do it. So we put a rod for auction on Facebook, and it was overwhelming to us how quick that rod sold.
Wow.
So we decided to go all in and say, let's just start building rods and see what we can do with it.
Awesome.
And the business took off. We were blessed.
Wow.
And we're just the business is on the rise. Is how it's going. So
custom rods.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought
So
about it.
you said earlier before we started the show that you are a first responder.
So I am. I'm currently a firefighter for the city of Seabrook. Actually, I've only lived in Seabrook for 4 years. I grew up in Deer Park, Texas. But when we moved to Seabrook, I have quite a few friends that are Seabrook firefighters, and they kept asking me to join, and I finally said I gave in, and decided to serve the city of Seabrook.
Thank you for your service. Now, you were saying earlier that you have an organization that you wanted to donate money to on orders of rods that you're putting together now. You want to talk a little bit about that?
So we are going to donate for every rod that's purchased with DNA Rods. We're going to take $50 of that purchase and help rebuild Lake Charles and donate the money actually to the Lake Charles Fire Department.
Wow, there you go.
Because those guys and amongst other people. But those guys, I know what they went through. They rode the storm out.
Right.
They were there helping people throughout the storm. So I know exactly what they went through, and a lot of those guys probably lost a lot of stuff as well.
Oh, yeah.
In the hurricane.
They're busy taking care of other people.
Yes.
So you
losing
weren't
their
here
own.
for Ike. You only been here
So-
2 years.
So I wasn't in Seabrook for Ike. I was actually in the oil and gas business, and I've rode almost
So you've
every.
been through it.
I've rode almost every hurricane we've had out in a chemical plant.
Yeah, they're no fun. They're no fun. You want to see if everything's good?
That's what I'm checking.
Okay, so how can people get a hold of you on Facebook, website, if they want to order a ride? You know, hey man, I don't know if I'm a first responder. I know I'm a second responder, and I'll challenge all you police officers and firefighters out there, man. Let's hook up with Darrin here. How do they get a hold of you? And if they wanted an order a ride to get something going with this fire department in Louisiana,
So they can contact us on Facebook at DNA Rod. Just search it on Facebook. They can go to DNARods.com, or they can call us at 832-226-1469, and we can email us as well at dnarods@yahoo.com.
wow,
Awesome.
yeah.
You kind of do it all there.
I kind of do.
That's pretty
busy.
good.
So
But wait, he did just say before we went on, we asked him if he did any fishing.
So I do a lot of fishing, or used to do a lot of fishing until I got busy making fishing rods.
There you go.
he
The
started,
irony of that one,
he
right?
started his second job.
We do have to play a little Alanis Morissette next time.
Well, he's
Isn't
just
that
trying to get
ironic?
me to get a second job.
Oh, well, you know, I'm trying.
So talk about these rods.
Forgot which
so
one I was on.
the winner, what's the winner going to get?
So the winner's going to get their choice of a colored rod. We have a lot of different colors that we can
Gosh,
choose
I
from.
wish you guys could really see these.
So all the rod blanks that we use are St. Croix rod blanks. They're carbon fiber, so they're very lightweight,
are.
very durable, and sensitive for filling the fish. They get a choice of a wrap on the by the handle. It's either a chevron wrap, a diamond-shaped wrap, or marbling, which if nobody understands what marbling is, it's painting. So I actually paint the rods and do designs on the rod itself. And we have a couple on our Facebook page and our website that show the marbling. They get their name on the rod and a custom fish logo of either a redfish, a trout, or a flounder.
Cool.
And it comes in, it's up to 7 feet, and they can get it in any action, whether they want a light action, medium light, all the way up to a heavy or extra heavy, depending on whatever fishing they're doing. And they come with micro airwave guides, which are they're the lightest and one of the best guides on the market.
Well, you know, Alicia wanted a pink one
I did want to
until you walked in here and you had a Saints one, and you were saying that you do quite a few college.
So we do. About 90% of our business is themed rods. Whether it's a college you went to, or a favorite football team, a favorite baseball team.
Wow.
I mean, just about anything we can do. So you name it, and when we can match it, the color, the theme, and get it done.
So once again, mention how they can get a hold of you. Remember, every rod he sells, I don't know if you got a date starting or ending.
So it's starting today, and we're going to run this through probably the end of the year.
Oh, wow.
There you go, guys. And you
Wow.
you can get a hold of Darrin by...
You can get it through us on DNA Rod on Facebook, DNARods.com, DNARods@yahoo.com, or call us at 832-226-1469.
There you go. Hey,
A great cause.
Alicia's just upset she can't win it.
I wanted a pink rod with a little fleur-de-lis on it and my
gonna-
name.
We're going to
But
draw
that's not
for
happening.
this custom rod tonight.
They don't know, but I actually secretly replaced all the names with my name.
But before we draw,
So if it says Alicia Courville,
I tell you what, we're a little early. So what we're going to do now, before we draw for this rod, I know y'all waiting.
no, not yet.
We're going to talk about, because we're not going to be on Friday to let everybody know where we're going fishing. Saturday, we were fishing Galveston bait and tackle this past weekend, and
Right.
that show will come out Wednesday. While we were there, we interviewed Savannah, and if any of you guys are familiar with Galveston bait and tackle, y'all probably know Savannah.
Yeah.
We interviewed
She's
her.
kind of like a co-owner, co-manager kind
Yeah.
of thing going on there.
Well, we told her we were going to come out next weekend and do night fishing under the causeway and under the railroad
Ah.
bridge next Saturday night. She said, well, why don't y'all come Friday night and do the live interview
Right there.
at the tackle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Watch the
weather is
sunset.
permitting,
That's
7
what
o'clock Friday, we're going to be at Galveston Bait and Tackle.
Watching the sunset.
Oh, yeah, she said this one of the greatest sunsets you'll ever see.
Yeah.
So I drink Miller Lite.
No, you don't.
I know. Sounds good. Bring me beer. Y'all come down, drink a beer. We'll sit on the dock out there
Michelob Ultra.
and watch
nice
people
dark
clean
beer.
fish, because we never get to clean fish.
No, we don't.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But we're going to be at Galveston Bait and Tackle Friday. We'll probably be there around 6:30 to set up. But we'll be there at 7. We'll do our
Yeah,
live
come
feed.
meet us.
We'll talk to all the bait camps, and we've got 2 or 3 more new ones coming on. I think
do.
North Jetty Bait Camp. I believe that's the name of it. They're reopening up, guys. So,
Did you know Want More Bait actually ran out of bait?
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
are so
Over
excited.
Labor Day weekend.
Business was so good. She ran out of bait.
So North Jetty Bait Camp was actually open day before yesterday.
Oh, they
Was
opened
it?
did they?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we went out there the day before yesterday, and they had some bait.
Yay.
He actually told us he wasn't going to open until this next week
Yeah.
or whatever it was, and he decided to open, and he sold out of bait pretty quick.
That's
That's
good.
great.
I tell you what, I've never seen so many boaters this weekend. It was just. I'm glad I didn't go Sunday, because Sunday out there I saw there must have been about 1,000 boats,
Yes.
and good thing we missed that.
We missed that.
But we'll probably have an update fish report from about 6 or 7 different bait camps Friday night. Plus, we'll be live on the dock there where they clean bait.
Where they clean fish.
So
Not-
if y'all
not that
out,
we know
come
of.
see us. We'll have koozies and hopefully some masks if we get them in to hand out. But without further ado, I got a special guest.
Great guess.
Special guest. Before we draw for this,
I guess I should have downloaded
DNA
a drum,
rod.
drum roll.
we're gonna make a phone call to a young gentleman. He told me to say that.
Well, is he younger than us? Probably.
I think I just got his number.
I'm a year older than when we started this show. Someone's got a birthday coming up.
That ain't me.
Yeah. What should we do for that day?
Hello.
Pat Malone. Hey guys, we got Pat Malone live here with the Elite Redfish Series.
Yay.
I understand.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh,
Hey.
everything's all right. Everything's all right. Not catching any fish, but
Well.
it's not about. It's not about how many fish you catch.
Actually, it is. But
Actually, it is.
we would.
You know, I saw September 1st they got new rules coming out for flounder and this and that, and I'm thinking, hell, I don't even know what the
I can't even figure
I
out the
can't even
old
figure out
rules.
what the old rules were. I'm thinking, hell,
Roz, when we catch a fish.
I know it looks like a keeper.
Is that a keeper? Well, we caught it.
Pat, tell us what's going on with. I know there was y'all were, man, this COVID thing has just got everybody so messed up.
It really does, you know. And the deal is that, you know, of course, we're outdoors, so we're fine as far as, you know, regulations and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Governor Abbott declared fishing a essential. Our biggest problem has been with the scheduling and pushing things back to where the local judges and councils and different things, they shut down a portion of a community and then it doesn't matter what the state says you can do. You're hindered by that single judge or that person that makes that decision.
So this weekend was Kemah, correct? And then
it was going to be Kemah this weekend, yes, sir, absolutely. And September 11th and 12th was just already pushed back. See, here's the thing that people, nobody likes changes. You can't blame them. They get their schedule set. They've got things ordered, But what happened with us, we're supposed to be finished by now. The Kemah event originally was August 21, 22, and our season's over.
Right.
And we're working on 2021.
yeah.
So now what happens is everything gets pushed back. We came down, we did 3 or 4 site visits, we shot some great video, we had some good promotions running. We're all ready for September 11th and 12th, and boom, here comes Laura.
Right.
And so
That's right.
And the thing is that Laura, we got fortunate in the fact that Laura made a little wobble to the east and really hurt our friends in Southwest Louisiana. But I was doing a live broadcast last week out there in Kemah, and I went back and looked at it, I kind of felt bad. I said, here we are in beautiful Kemah, just after Laura comes ashore, and there's no effects of this hurricane here at all.
Yeah.
And I kind of felt bad because there's a ton of effects of that hurricane to our brothers and sisters just a few miles over the border, And so it got me thinking, and I talked to Mayor Terry Gale, and we were discussing things, and it was just unanimous that, hey, the resources that it takes to get people back in order after a tremendous, devastating hurricane like that, it just doesn't even look good to have a tournament the same weekend that people are just trying to survive.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And I was after I came home from that site visit, I had stopped to get fuel, and I had seen all these electrical trucks going down the highway going west. And so one guy was there that was in one, and I said, hey, y'all pretty much wrapping up now? Because they staged up in Port Arthur at our, which is where I'm located, and there's a mall called Central Mall. They had over probably 300 trucks there last week.
Oh,
and
wow.
I said, I see a lot of trucks going west. I said, are you getting things back on? Everything's pretty much done? And they're like, no, there's no hotels. We have to stay in Baytown, and some people are staying as far away as Houston.
Yeah, because we were gonna go to Hackberry and help out the guys down there, Captain Phil, Broussard, and Kevin Broussard, and we were gonna go down and kind of help them rebuild this weekend. But we called every place we called. They said, man, there ain't no place to stay within 200 miles of Hackberry.
Yeah.
There's not.
And I don't mind camping out, but my car is not the most comfortable place to hang out.
No, and talking to Mayor Gale, here's the deal. If we take up one hotel room that some of these workers could have and be a little bit closer to where they're going, then we're kind of doing a disservice. It takes so many resources and so much stuff to get these guys housed and to get them going. So, of course, some of our anglers were disappointed. That's understandable. One person made a comment being really sad or something about the change, and I was like, yeah, just imagine how sad the people in Lake Charles are.
Exactly, yeah. You're
When you
right.
put this in context, we're out there, my mom used to have an old saying, we're out there farting around, and there's people clinging, trying to find a place to live.
Yeah.
So that, with the resources and all that, so we pushed it to November, and we're going to pick a good date in November. That will also get us a month further away from COVID, so hopefully that will help. Kemah's remarkable right now. It's got a lot of things open, and it's only going to get more and more open, hopefully. And so the extra month kind of, while it's an inconvenience to some of the anglers who make plans and stuff, I think overall it's going to show the type of community that Kemah is.
Right.
We're going to think about our friends and neighbors first, and then we'll worry about fishing.
Exactly. So let me ask you this, Pat. Have you been able to put on all your tournaments this year, and we were like the last one, or
no? We had to postpone the Slide L tournament as well, which was scheduled. I get my dates; everything's all ran together now so much. The Slide L one I think was going to be in April. Maybe it was no. It was going to be in August because of our big EFL. We were finishing up the EFL August 6th and then doing the Slide L, but tournament on August 8th. But it was part of the Outdoor Sportsman's Expo, Sportsman's Outdoor Expo in Slide L. We're going to be at the North Shore Harbor Center on the Louisiana North Shore, and a big event. And they called us and said they had to cancel because of COVID. They couldn't have their festival because it's an indoor-outdoor. The Civic Center's got all kinds of vendors in it. He said, we got to cancel till next year. So I'm like, okay, so I guess we'll cancel that when we need a new location. Well, we teamed up with the folks from Houma, Louisiana. We're going to be at that Civic Center, and that's going to be October 10th and 11th. And so, again, we're supposed to have done the Slidell one August 8th, and then we're supposed to have done you guys August 21, 22. We're done for the year. We're getting on next year. And now, with your tournament getting pushed to November, the Houma event in October, nothing's been disturbed there. I guess that's far enough into central Louisiana.
Yeah.
They were fortunate, and there's resources there. There's hotels and all that. The biggest problem is the southwest Louisiana. And so October 10th and 11th is now going to be our third event of the year, of just 4 events. And we started like in April, you know.
Yeah.
So it's going to be our third event, and then the 4th event will be you guys ending the year with you there in Kemah in November after we get a good date. But the exciting news is Tidewater, Yamaha, McLean Trailers, they've got a beautiful 22-foot rig, first place guaranteed for each one of these events.
Wow.
The one from Kemah is in the garage. It's waiting, and it's going to be given away as the first place grand prize.
And where is this garage?
It's located somewhere in Texas. I just want to narrow it down for you there.
Let me ask you
So
something.
it's somewhere in Texas. Yeah, you know you're doing pretty good when you cross the state line from, I'm from Orlando. Yeah, I just moved here 2 weeks before Harvey because I heard the hurricanes were so awesome.
Oh,
So
there you go.
I moved here like 2 weeks before Harvey. And I'll never forget coming across the state line for the first time, and it said El Paso, 800 and some odd miles. And I'm like, was that El Paso, California? I mean, 800 miles.
Yeah.
Surely that's not still in Texas. And of course, it is.
It
in
is,
Texas.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh my goodness, I am no longer in Kansas, Dorothy, for that matter.
So
we're glad to be here.
I got 2 more questions. Number
Okay.
one, I'm just an ordinary Joe, and
Okay.
how does a person get to become a professional fisherman? I mean, do you like how do I just have to have the money to enter your tournament, or do I have to have some kind of like a cook-off with the rodeo? You have to have so many points or something before you're even allowed to.
Well, we've got 2 different things that we do. We have the Made for TV, which is on Discovery Channel, the 4th quarter of this year, October, November, December. That's the Elite Fishing League. And that's a professional tour. You have to be invited. You have to be selected. You're a cast member. You're making a TV show. We tell people the Elite Fishing League is not a tournament that we're filming for TV. It's a TV reality show based around all that goes on to fish professionally across the country.
Oh, cool.
But in these events on the Elite Redfish Series, those are just open events. You and your buddy can get in it, get a boat, pay your entry fee, and get out there. The only thing that would be different from what you might be used to is it's artificial lures only.
Oh, wow.
You get 2 fish a day, 20 to 28 inches, and you go by state limits and all that, and come to the big stage. And the difference between a professional and an amateur is usually who's in the fishing business and who isn't. But let's be honest, mostly all of our anglers, even our top tier anglers, they still have jobs.
Yeah.
They don't get to fish 24 hours a day.
I think Keith and I are professional amateurs.
Yeah, we're professional amateurs.
I would say something like that. I would say we have when you buy that really nice purse that should be $20,000 and it's only $500, it's called genuine imitation.
There you go.
Yeah, so I think it works, to be honest with
I'll
you.
just take a fish at this point.
So if somebody wants to find out what you got going on and wants to learn a little bit more about places you're going every year, how do they get a hold of you? How do they find you, Pat?
EliteRedfishSeries.com. EliteRedfishSeries.com. You go on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, anywhere. You search Elite Redfish Series, and it'll pull up, and you'll be able to watch our full episodes. And like I said, the EFL will start in October. That's a really cool deal, and Kemah is part of that too. And so, but just look for EliteRedfishSeries.com, and you'll be able to find us anywhere on the internet.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else you want to share with us before we go, or?
No, just appreciate. I think this is our 3rd or 4th year in a row coming to Kemah.
Yeah.
We're so excited.
Yeah.
We know the event's been delayed a couple of times, but But trust me, once we get there and we're at the Boardwalk Marina and we're set up down in that corner, it's going to be awesome. We have about a 4,000 square foot footprint. Everybody in town is going to know that the Elite Redfish Series is in town. And the fact that it's an open tournament where in years past you had to be part of the series, I think is a really cool draw. So weekender and professional alike, they can get out there and battle it out for 2 days to see who's going to take home that $60,000 Tidewater Yamaha McLean trailers rig. And that's all possible. That's all possible because of the city of Kemah and those great sponsors.
Yeah, we were with the Merchants Association here. We were going to, jump in with y'all and do a big festival and have big sponsors, boating guys and whatnot come out and set up and have anglers talk about, techniques and fishing and stuff. And, of course, just like you said, this COVID just, got us handcuffed where we can't do anything. So, hopefully next year it'll be that's when we'll make it a even bigger, event possibly to attract a whole lot of people because it is an awesome fishing tournament. I mean, you got a great setup.
Well, we really take a lot of pride in it, and I'm going to tell you this. Now, don't hold me to this, but I'm just going to predict something. What is it? Is it November 3rd, November 7th? When is the election this year? I'm just asking.
It ain't soon enough. It ain't soon enough.
Okay.
November.
Okay, I'm going to predict this. The day after the election, there's going to be probably a miracle cure, and we're going to probably be able to do more in November than what we're expecting to do. So I got a feeling that something's going to happen in that election, and all of a sudden everything's going to get better. So plan on coming out and seeing us. If nothing else and nothing changes, we did our event on Lake Sabine in Port Arthur, and we did all the social distancing. Everybody had their mask on. And, I like to get up close and personal. One thing that we had to change was instead of me interviewing the teams and letting them thank their sponsors and stuff up close and personal, like the PGA Tour and other things that you've seen, we have a separate microphone on a boom stand. We interview the anglers from my mic, and then we let them talk into the mic where they're not right up in somebody's grill.
Right.
So it's going to be fun. We can't wait to get there. It's still going to be the biggest and baddest thing to happen in Kemah this year, even at a scaled back event.
Right.
In 2021, it's going to be off the chain.
Can't wait to see you, Pat.
We'll be there.
Hey, we can't wait to see y'all.
Just so we know what a fish looks like.
Yeah. I'll finally get up close to some big fish.
Yeah, listen, because hey, I'm going to make a guarantee right now. This is my prediction. I'm guaranteeing you're going to be up and close and personal to big fish.
Yes.
Because of course we have the live redfish experience where all the big fish go into this tank and kids and fans can come up and see the redfish and get their picture taken with them. We don't just weigh them and throw them back. We let them get rejuvenated in the live redfish experience tank. And then after they've recovered, then we release them back into the water. So you got plenty of chances to get up and take pictures and post lies all over the internet saying what you caught, how good it was. I'm telling you, we have something for everybody, whether you fish or not.
Hey, Pat, thank you, brother.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming on, and stay in touch, and good luck up there. I don't know. I know I got a cousin there in Port Arthur, and he said they came out,
Came out pretty all right.
Came out okay, but
our hearts go out to all the places we went on.
Yeah.
Before, Hackberry and
Oh
Cameron
man,
and
yeah. Southwest Louisiana is just devastated. I told somebody the closest thing I can liken it to was in Florida when we had Hurricane Andrew. It was a 5, and it wiped out Homestead, and it didn't matter whether it was a concrete building, a wooden building. It just didn't matter. It was coming down, and so those folks over there making it through that floor. I mean, I can't imagine what they went through. So we're praying for them, and we also went a couple of weekends ago and tried to help, cut some trees off of houses and do some things like that.
Wow.
So, yeah, if there's anybody out there that wants to help, I guarantee you can call the local Red Cross or call anybody over there, and they'll figure out how to put a rake in your hand, a chainsaw or something, and we can help those folks get things cleared away so they can start rebuilding.
Yes.
Donating $50 out of every rod purchase to Lake Charles Fire Department.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Are you guys doing any kind of an auction or anything to kind of raise money for that area?
We did. Last Friday we had Todd Terrell with United Cajun Navy on, and there's a website on our Facebook page that they can go. He was kind of saying you could go buy water and sandwiches and stuff and have it shipped, but
by the time you paid to get it shipped and all the trouble for that, right now, and he said he doesn't normally ask for monetary donations because it's all funded. But now, with transportation issues and delivery issues, that the best thing right now is just money.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you guys, if you need the means to do it, why don't you start some kind of a 2-week auction and get a lot of the guides to put up trips? And,
There is one. There is one. There is one.
For the
Actually, Debbie May has it on.
But that's going out. That went out today at 5:00.
Oh, it did. So it's over. Okay.
So we can
they raised something like $30,000, and I told her, I
Wow.
said, we will I said we will put in a free entry fee plus the side pots. That's a $1,600 value. We'll donate one of those for our Kemah tournament, but the auction was already off. And I said, well, why didn't you let me know about it? I mean, I've got Frog Togs is a great sponsor.
Let's do it.
Waterloo Rods.
Let's do it.
Of course, I know you've got, and so anyway, she said, well, we didn't really feel like asking anybody. We didn't want to put the pressure on them. I'm like, Debbie, people want to give. You got to give them a place to let them know they can give. And so she's so sweet.
Oh, yeah, love her to death.
Yeah.
Well, and so
let's
they
set that up.
raised some good money.
Well, look, we'll get with you and let's get.
Yeah,
that
we'll
going.
get with you. We'll get with Debbie, and we'll get one going here. And we'll next 2 or 3 weeks, we'll have a drawing or something, or however she wants to do it. She's already done it, so her feet's already wet.
Right, well, reinventing the wheel.
Yeah, all right. We'll get with her. We'll get with you, and we'll start asking around for. I'm sure some people up here in Kemah we would put up some stuff. So we'll do it.
Absolutely.
Pat, thank you, brother.
Buddy. It sounds great, Keith. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Y'all be good. Hey, stop by anytime. EliteRedfishSeries.com. We'll see you.
We'll do it.
Bye-bye.
How cool is that? Well, this one ain't working.
Yeah, it's a little muffled, they're saying. Go ahead and use it, but we'll put this one in the
Can you hear me now?
Just stick that one in the middle. See if that works. Whoop.
So, I guess everybody's about ready to draw for this rod.
Are we ready
Do we need a
to
drum
win my rod? I don't know how to do that. All right, the moment that we've been waiting for. Well, not that I've been waiting for. My rod is being won by someone else.
Y'all ready, guys?
Y'all ready?
Girls.
All right, shake it up. Don't look. Don't peek. Woo!
Go ahead. What's it say?
All right, what's it say?
Says,
This is Alicia Courville. No. Malai Gobert. Malai Gobert, you are the winner.
A Gobert.
A Gobert. That sounds a little Louisiana to me.
Yeah.
That'd be a Gobert. Malaya, send us a message. Send us a hoo-ha. Send us something. You won. We're
So we'll
excited.
get you in contact, Gobert, with Darrin, and get y'all set up on one of these. Man, I tell you what, does awesome work here. I mean, these things are nice. Once again, Darrin, how can people get a hold of you?
So on Facebook, it's DNA Rod. You can go to our website, dnarods.com. Email us at dnarods@yahoo.com or call 832-226-1469.
Awesome. Friday night, weather permitting, we'll be live, Galveston Bait and Tackle. Come on down and let's do some night fishing. We even got our little lighted corks. I don't know if y'all seen them.
I know.
But there's a little light
got
bulb
new
in the
batteries
cork,
in 'em.
and when it floats out in the dark, it's still lit. And when it goes under, bam, you got
Got
a
a
fish.
fish.
So we're gonna try that.
So when the lights go out,
The lights
it's
go
good
out.
thing.
Fish are biting. Hey, y'all come and join us. We got a show Wednesday for our fishing trip we did Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of funny, I think.
Debbie Hart's working on that.
Debbie Hart's hard at work.
Hard
Kemah,
at work.
Texas. We are open for business. Great food, live entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and great shops.
Great shops. God,
Hey.
we had some fudge last
my
night.
God.
I got a buzz
The Boardwalk,
on that
the
fudge.
Boardwalk fudge, I believe is what it's called, made some bourbon pecan brownies. Not
Woo!
brownies, fudge.
Fudge. He cut it up like it was a chunk of a brownie, though.
It's good stuff.
Good.
stuff.
It was
Yeah,
good.
y'all come see us. We'll see you Friday night. Till then, Darrin Cobb, Alicia Courville, Keith Mercado, Debbie Hart.
Yes. Where's the fish?
Where's the fish?
Galveston style.